Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. We are now at day 4 of the 5-day career affirmation and mini course challenge. I am your career coach and instructor, Letitia Bird. And today's theme is all about non negotiables. When have you actually taken the time to stop and think about what's most important for you in your career and not your employer? One thing that I tell all of my clients and my membership club, Career Chasers, is to center yourself and your needs in your career and not your employer. So I'm so excited to get into it. Let me share this really quickly with my social media. Here we go. Here we go. I want to share this now with my social media, my followers, just to let them know that we're live right now. If you're watching this right now, I need you to just say hello in the chat. Don't be shy. It looks like we have somebody here. So let me know where you are located. Say what's up. Say something. All right. Something. So, super excited. Hold on a sec. Let me say tune in right now. Your girl is live. There we go. Trying to get some live viewers today. All right. So now I can get a little bit more comfortable. All right. So for the past 3 days, we have went on an amazing journey. We've been talking about, yesterday, I actually talked about the importance of self-confidence, the importance of bragging. The day 2 and day 1 was really all about taking a step back and asking yourself, why have I not believed in myself? Why have I let self-doubt take over? What are those self-limiting beliefs that I have been allowing to be true in my life, right? So you can say, you know what? No more. We ain't doing that. So if you haven't already, I need you, grab a journal, grab a piece of paper, get your pen ready, okay? And let's begin. So today's topic is all about non-negotiables. Non-negotiables. What is it that you want out of your career? If someone were to ask you that right now, tell me the top 10 things you want in your dream career. Would you know the answer? We are so I'm passionate about this, so I'm fired up. We are so used to these companies and these employers telling us, here's what I need you to do. All right. I need you to be here early. I need you to work late. Don't take no days off. Get it done, right? But if the tables were switched, what would you ask of your employer? Okay. And the challenge here is that we haven't been accustomed to knowing that we can actually ask for the things that we desire. We're so used to just taking what we're given, no questions, right? We're supposed to feel grateful that we don't take the time to say, you know what? And here's the question. Here's a true question. What needs to be true for me in this job, in my career, for me to fully show up and serve, to make a difference, and to make an impact? That's the question I want you to think about right now. What needs to be true for me to step into my greatest, my career greatest, or career greatness? I don't know which one is the right word. So here, let me share some things with you all. So today we're talking about non-negotiables, but this is really about career values. If you don't take a second to truly think about what is most important to you in your career, and you're just taking a job because it pays well, or because it pays well, or because you need it right now and the bills and Sally Mae is knocking at your door, you are going to be unfulfilled, right? Because I want you to know that you can get paid well and you can still love what you do and you can still be fulfilled by it. So, all right. We don't take the time to think about what's most important. But here's what we think about. We tend to think about our experience, we think about our skills and our educational background and what it qualifies us to do. We're going to qualify ourselves moving forward. And if you have me as a career coach, you know this. We're going to qualify ourselves. Listen, this is not about being selfish. This is about being mindful. This is about being thoughtful. This is about putting you first. Your needs come first. Then the employer's needs. All right? So, what I want you all to do and to think about today is making a list of the needs. What do you need out of your career? Is it and I'm going to give you some ideas right now. It can be company culture. It could be something around diversity, equity, and inclusion, more specifically. You want to see diversity on the leadership board. You want to see that these companies have true initiatives. They are actively seeking diverse talent by going to where diverse talent are instead of making the excuse that there's no diverse talent. Maybe you want to see some professional development programs. You want to make sure that there are some growth opportunities. Perhaps it's a lifestyle need, right? Maybe you want your company to be flexible in terms of when you're able to work and what days you work. Being able to work remotely, not just during COVID, but post-COVID. What about your team environment, right? We talked about training and development opportunities, transparent culture. Do you want trustful leadership, right? And I want you to think about these things, close your eyes and visualize these things and see it and just see it, because I think we can say we want a transparent company, we want transparent leadership, but what does that look like in action? Can you email them? Are they being very honest about the vision for the company? Are they asking for feedback, right? So when you're thinking about these things, I want you to think about what this looks like in action, okay? Now I want you to think about this in three ways. Okay. First, the company. And write this down because this will not be in the follow-up email. The company itself, company culture, company leadership, company values, mission, diversity and inclusion. Second here, the team. Now this includes who you're going to be working with, up, down, and across, right? You may talk to your coworkers and your colleagues more than you talk to your own partners and family members. So think about that. What type of team environment do you want to work on? Do you want to work on a team where everyone is all hands in and getting their hands dirty? Do you want to be a little bit more of a sole contributor, right? I want you to think about those things. And the third thing is the work itself, right? The work itself. If you know you don't like talking to people all day long, do you need a job where you are talking to people all day long? Okay, so again, think about that in three ways. One, company. Two, people, team. Three is work, what you would be doing day to day. Now, get it. This is going to be a little bit differently than just thinking about the type of work you want. There's other things I want you all to think about. If you're not identifying what needs to be true for you to be fully happy, then you are diminishing your chances of being satisfied in your career and your job. I want you to identify these things early on. I want you to make a list of these things. Okay? I want you to make a list of these things. This is going to help you when it comes to negotiation, right? For a new job, for a promotion, for a salary increase. And also, another thing to think about here is what type of salary. What salary do you want? I'm talking compensation. I'm talking equity. I'm talking 401k. I can go on and on and on, but we need to talk about dollar signs too. Okay. What do you want? Not what are they paying me, but what do you want to live the life that you ultimately deserve? I'm going to leave you with this. And I want to give you some additional things to think about as you are creating this list of your non-negotiables. Also understand, knowing what you don't want, and I may have already said this in an earlier day, knowing what you don't want will get you closer to identifying what it is that you don't want, right? Perhaps we go through these experiences and we realize, I don't want a boss that's going to micromanage. I'm an independent person. I need autonomy. Or, you know what? I'm someone that loves working with people and I want to be able to talk to my boss every day if I can, right? Again, we're all different. We all have different needs. It's about how you work best and what allows you to show up at your best. So, here are some additional work values and non-negotiables to think about. Achievement, right? You want a job where you're able to see your results and you're able to see your results quickly. Independence and autonomy. You don't need to have daily check-ins. Maybe it's a weekly or bi-weekly check-in. You want recognition for the work that you do. You want to be able to help others. I want to be able to help others in my work, and I know that. That's why I do what I do. Let's see here. Leadership, right? You want to be able to supervise, manage others, but also develop leaders. And you want your company, the company that you work with, to be able to support the development of you developing future leaders. Maybe you need a role that's going to allow you to express some creativity. Maybe you want influence, having the ability to affect people's opinions, thoughts, and ideas, right? Or impact. Maybe you want some variety in your work. You don't want to do the same thing every day. And if you don't want to do the same thing every day, there are jobs out there that are just not going to be for you. Now, there are people that like doing the same thing. They like consistency. Do you understand how we're all different and why it's so important for you to define what's important to you and for you? So, I've given you so much to think about today. And again, email me, DM me on Twitter, DM me on Instagram, post about this, share today's affirmation. Let me know how this is resonating with you. And I want to thank you so much for tuning in. We are 80% done with the challenge. Tomorrow is the last day, and I have a very, very, very important announcement. So I can't wait to hear from you, and I will talk to you tomorrow.